Have you ever been in an important moment? Maybe you're hosting an event or you're there for a major life milestone, and suddenly the atmosphere turns heavy and cold. This is the spiritual side of control, and we have to understand the nature of what we're dealing with. At its core, a spirit of control is a spirit of encroachment. It doesn't know how to exist alongside you. It only knows how to move into your space and take over. To understand this, a spirit, you have to see where it stems from. It often reaps from a root of abandonment because it is terrified of being left out or forgotten about, and it tries to make itself the center of everything so it can never be excluded. It also stems from a root of pride, the belief that it is the only one capable of managing the situation. In these moments, there is often a lead authority or a protector in the room, an expert, a specialist, or even a coordinator whose job is to guard the process. A healthy person is relieved when the lead takes over, but a spirit of control feels threatened. It doesn't want to support the process. It wants to own the outcome so it can feel secure. You'll hear the spirit use the word we as a tool of insertion. They'll say, we decided, we are doing this, we bought this, even when they have no business in the middle of a private situation. They use we to act as a gatekeeper between you and your own connections, trying to make themselves the only bridge you can cross. Now, you may not always see it, but that spirit can manifest in the moment it realizes it has no say and no control. To manifest just means the hidden nature of that spirit is being forced to the surface. It can't hide behind the sweet mask once it's been sidelined. It looks different every time. It could be a sudden dark shift in their energy, a cold stare at the person in charge, or an oppressive silence that tries to suffocate the room. You aren't just seeing a bad mood, you are seeing the reaction of a spirit that is angry because it lost its grip. If you feel that shift, here is how you can take your authority back. First, back the lead authority. When the person is in charge sets a boundary, agree with it out loud. Say, I'm at peace with their lead or whatever they're doing. This breaks the spirit's ability to use you as a pawn to get around the rules. Second, reclaim your space. You don't have to accept a we where it should be a me. Stay firm in your role. You don't owe data or involvement to a spirit that is trying to own your life. Finally, don't negotiate with the manifestation. If the atmosphere turns cold, do not ask what's wrong and do not try to fix their mood. Let them be uncomfortable. Your responsibility is to guard the peace of the moment, not to manage their darkness. Every yoke of control and encroachment over your life must be broken. Take back your authority, reclaim your atmosphere, stand in the place you are meant to occupy. Walk in discernment and keep your peace. That is your right.